Hello everyone, Dark Death 5000 here. Just a quick video to show you what controls I use when I'm playing War Thunder on the PlayStation 4. So what I have here is based on the default controls. You may wish to reset this if you're going through it. So to start with, what I've changed is the guns. I've set this to R2 plus X, which basically means the R2 button is a two-stage trigger. So light pressing R2 is going to fire the small calibers, and a full press is going to fire everything that is small, large and additional guns. I've also got R1 set for the cannons. That's very useful for conserving ammo, just means I can fire the cannons alone. Drop bomb, that's set to L1 plus L2. Fire rocket is L1 plus R1. Reload guns, that is L1 plus R3. Toggle gear is L1 plus D-pad up. Lock target is L1 plus X. Throttle axis is the right stick up or down. This is also enabled by pressing the L1 button. So you have to actually hold that down before you can change the throttle. Hold throttle for war emergency power. I've got that set to no. Roll axis. I removed the axis here for the joystick, so that's currently set to not assigned. And what I've done, I've set the max value, that is roll right, set to circle button, and the minimum value, which is roll left, is set to square button. Again, pitch axis, so there's no axis assigned. The max value, that is pitch up, is set to X, and the minimum value, that is pitch down, is set to the triangle button. Yaw axis, that's set to the right stick, left, right, and just like the throttle, you have to enable this by holding the L1 button down. Use joystick in this mode, obviously yes, because I'm using mouse aim. Aim control sensitivity, this one is very important. You want something around the middle, not too fast and not too slow. I find 30% or 35% works well for me. Mouse smoothing, I'm not sure about this one. In theory, it smooths your input and predicts where you're going to move the cursor, but I'm not sure if it works for the DualShock 4. It could just be for a physical mouse. I'm going to view sensitivity. The default is 50%, which is way too high. I like this around 10%, so you might want to lower this. Flaps down, I've got this set to L1 plus D-pad right. That means pressing it a few times will deploy the landing flaps. I can also raise it by pressing L1 plus D-pad left. Toggle air brake is also L1 plus D-pad down. Instructor, I've got everything set to no here, so the instructor is disabled. Tank control, I don't really play a lot of tanks, so I'll probably leave this to you. I think it's all default that I've got there anyway, but again, I'll leave that up to you to decide. View controls, I've got the zoom set to the R3 button, although I also have the option of using L1 plus square there. Tracking camera, that is the L2 button. Toggle view, that is L1 plus triangle. Now the view axis, I've got this set to the right stick, left, right for the horizontal. What I've done, I removed the D-pad down to enable it so it's always on. And I've set the reset, that is center it, to D-pad down. I've also got it set to relative control. Same with the y-axis. Sensitivity and zoom, I set this to 100%. A look back, that is look directly behind you. I've got that set to press the touchpad. Statistics, because I've got look back set to the touchpad button, I've set this to L1 plus touchpad instead. The map, that is L1 plus circle. And that's about it. So I hope this video helps.